Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beverage review. We're going to call it a beverage review, so that might give you some idea of what it is, but let's be honest, you'll see the title and you'll know exactly what it is, but you'll understand why I'm saying beverage. So what we've got is a beverage from Morrison's, and it was part of a 4 for 3, and what we're going to be taking a look at is Oldfield's Worcestershire cider. It's coming in at 4.8%, 500ml bottle, £2 on its own, but it was part of a 4 for 3. Can't remember if I got this one for free or not. I don't know. But £2 if you buy it anyway. Lovely, classy sort of label. I like that. It's simplistic, but does the job. And I love the bottle cap. I don't know if you can see that. Oldfield cider. Now, as soon as I saw that, I thought, bloody hell, that looks like Hobson's. Hobson's do the same. They have like a little bowler hat or something. With Hobson's underneath. And there I was, having a nosy on the back of the bottle, and it says, our original cider is crafted at Oldfields, a working farm near Tenbury Wells, owned by the Thompson family and made in partnership with the team from Hobson's brewery. There you go. A blend of Dabinet, Harry Masters, Jersey and Yarlington Mill bittersweet cider apples grown from our own orchards, freshly pressed and blended here on the farm. Full of ripe apple flavour with gentle sparkle and crisp clean finish. Cider so good you won't want to put it down, blah 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 blah. Best served chilled. So there we go, another cider coming up. I don't have a Hobson's or Oldfield glass, so it's going in the old Orchard Thieves glass. So let's get it cracked open. Do a lot of so's, don't I? Let's get it cracked open, get it into a glass and see what we get. I actually got a feeling this is going to be really decent. I really have. It's one of them that probably I think it's kind of a local sort of thing. You know, your Morrison's get sort of local stuff or stuff from surrounding areas. I think this is one of them ciders. So I don't know how many of you will be able to pick it up easy. Couldn't tell you. So, cider in a glass. Very light. Plenty of fizz coming up the middle of the glass, but not nuts. No real head there. It's kind of fizzed and then gone, if you like. So just a little sprinkling of some white on top. So let's dive in, see what we get on the nose. Apple, obviously. Interesting apple sort of smell. I'm trying to think how to put it. There's a sweetness there. I suppose there's also that bitterness. It's that bittersweet apple thing, if you like. But it smells clean, crisp. It smells really inviting. So let's stop talking. Oldfield's Worcestershire cider, 4.8%. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Quite light in body, as you'd expect. Some feel a little bit sticky and sweet and heavy. This one doesn't. This is sort of typical sort of cider, but there's no wateriness in this cider. It's quite busy in the mouth with carbonation. But not wild. For a cider, really, it's probably quite smooth as well as you drink it. On the taste, it's going to be a quick review, ciders are. You definitely get that bitter sweetness. Taste of apples, obviously. But you get that bitter sweet side of it. I think you get the bitter side of the apple first, with the sweetness that just comes in after. It's quite bitter initially, and that sweetness just takes the edge off. Really clean, really crisp, really wets the whistle, you know what I mean? This is one that you could fucking down just loads of them. Goes down really well. The 4.8 is sort of nowhere really. Yeah, it's got that sort of crisp bite to it as well. You sort of, it's almost like that little crisp bite at the back end, or sort of, you know, when you get it, that crisp bite that you get with this is almost like biting into a nice fresh green apple, where you get that sort of crisp, bitter sort of type taste to it. Not massively bitter that you go, oh no, but you know what I mean. A little bit of sweetness, that bitter sort of. It's just like biting into an apple almost, but liquid form with alcohol. What can you know? What you can't moan, can you? You can't moan. So for me, yeah, Oldfield's Worcestershire cider. Apples from the farm, pressed in the farm and everything, but actually brewed, or whatever, if you like, however you want to call it, from Hobson's brewery. It's a lovely cider. Nice, easy drinking cider. Pardon me. Plenty of gas as well. One you could cane the arse off. Nothing nasty in there at all. Just a good honest cider. So it gets a thumbs up from me. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. If you like your ciders, give it a go if you happen to see it. Let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers, and apologies for the burps.